Hey everyone, I'm Veronica. I'm here to help you today. Today we're going to be talking about conscious manifesting. And today we're going to be talking about the common belief that if something hasn't manifested yet that you intended upon, that you must have done something wrong. I'm going to help work through these limiting beliefs with you. And this can be applied to manifesting anything. So whether or not you're trying to manifest the ideal relationship, either with a specific person or a person you've never met yet, or if you're trying to improve your finances, your health, your body image, your career, whatever it may be, this will help. Because I'm sure a lot of you have experienced intending upon something, feeling good about it, and then it just hasn't happened yet, and you start blaming yourself, you start wondering what you've been doing wrong. So we're going to address those common limiting beliefs and how to overcome them and get your result. Before we do that, if you would like to work with me one-on-one, I'm happy to help you manifest just about anything. VeronicaIsles.com is the place to go. You can also learn more about me there. I also have wonderful self-study courses available. Those you can find at VeronicaIsles.teachable.com. And don't forget to download my Affirmations app for iPhone. The download link is below. So let's talk about this common misunderstanding that you think, well, maybe I didn't intend upon my desire just right because it's not happening yet. But how do you really know it's not happening? Quote unquote, not happening. Because it may actually be happening behind the scenes. Remember when you form an intention, and an intention is really just imagining something that you want to see come into your life. So we can form intentions through visualization, through affirmations, through just simple focus, even speaking something out loud. When you do this, it's always working. So, for example, if something hasn't manifested yet, don't jump to the conclusion that you need to affirm more or be more detailed or more specific, as if you were trying to manifest a specific person, that you were supposed to use their full name, birth date, include their family members' names, where they live, their address, all of these details, as if the universe was going to get it wrong if you didn't include all of these details. Instead, when you notice something hasn't manifested yet, stress the yet part. Instead of looking at it as a manifestation fail, say to yourself, well, maybe it's taking a little bit longer than I would have preferred, but it is still in fact coming, and I'm going to continue to reinforce this belief, my original intention. I'm just going to feel it with love when it enters my mind, and just allow it to come to be whenever it does. Because there is a right and perfect time for everything to arrive in your life. And who knows, maybe it comes in the next few minutes. I'm not suggesting that you have to wait eons to receive your desire, because of course you had intended upon this originally. Not to wait your entire lifetime to experience it, but to spend your entire lifetime with this experience. You want to live it out. Have it be in its full potential, and have fun with it. So just because your desire hasn't unfolded yet does not mean you have done something wrong, and definitely don't fall victim to playing the blame game within this. Because if you start blaming yourself and start saying that you've done things wrong, then you're actually going to change course. And suddenly you will stop the manifesting from happening. You will stop attracting this very thing because you're blaming yourself. You're no longer aligned with your desire. To receive something, you must be aligned with the abundance of having it. So if you start blaming yourself, then it's almost like you're saying you're not good enough for your desire. That it's not going to happen because you're someone that does things that are wrong. You're someone that fails. You're someone that does things that are incomplete. So if you start blaming yourself and reinforcing this, you're only putting a halt to what you would otherwise receive so easily. Now remember, everything happens in its own time. It's not like there's some greater force or entity that gets to decide when you are worthy of having your desire. You don't have to prove yourself to anyone. But everything happens in its own timing for whatever reason. And you want it to be right, right? So for example, if you're trying to manifest a specific person, maybe they need to learn and grow before you can actually be together so the relationship can last and stick. If you're trying to manifest money, maybe the right opportunity just hasn't presented itself yet. Maybe there's certain things that have to happen behind the scenes in order for you to receive this full abundance or this job promotion or this new windfall of money to pay off the things that you want or to have the experiences that you want. So let's not jump to the conclusion that you need to affirm more or that you are blaming yourself that you didn't do something right, or even jumping to the conclusion that you have some sort of blockage. All of these things are not allowing you to freely receive. You're not in the receiving mode when you're claiming all of these things, because what you are doing is you are reinforcing the idea of not being with your desire. Instead, you want to reinforce the abundance of having the very thing you seek. You want to feel it with you now. And I don't mean in a delusional way, like pretending something is there that isn't, but instead in a very satisfied feeling. So your emotions can align with having something here, even though it physically isn't, because you can feel comforted, you can feel relaxed, you can feel at ease, you can feel complete, you can feel satisfied, you can feel all of these things right now without needing the actual experience, object, person, what have you. You can experience all of that right now. And that's what letting go is about. It's about granting yourself all of these things right now. No waiting. No having it be dependent on actually seeing the thing you seek, but just feeling it. And that's how you allow yourself to receive. You always get the thing you need the least. When it rains, it pours. We know these things to be true, right? There's a reason why people say these things, and that is because you will always receive what you need the least. So if you're granting yourself the feeling of having these things, of having your desire, instead of granting yourself the feeling of saying, well, I did something wrong, it didn't work, then you are allowing it to fully come through. After all, it could be right around the corner waiting to meet you halfway. Isn't that an exciting thought? We don't want to present a holdup on having it take any longer. So no more reaffirming that you have done something wrong or that you're not doing enough of something or that you have some sort of blockage. Instead, let's just fully feel what it is to be satisfied, to be grateful, to feel okay. And that is when the desire or desires of your dreams finally show up. I hope this video could help. I am Veronica. Again, you can learn more about me or work with me at VeronicaIsles.com. Find my self-study courses at VeronicaIsles.teachable.com. And don't forget to download that Affirmations app for iPhone. The download link is in the description box below. Have a good day.